Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's where bears live, people. And you are watching YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Great to have everyone here with us here today. A great day, actually, for bear. A lovely day out there. Although, gosh darn it, all the boat people are starting to come back. Making the noise and craziness out there just drives bear freaking insane. One of these days, he's just going to go out there, wade through the water, Then, of course, you'll see, a local bear attacks canoers. It's like, yeah, they were blasting, freaking 90s country music, for crying out loud. Nobody wants to listen to country music. Not even Beyonce out there. Much less country music from the 1990s, people. I mean, come on, man. I tell you what, people. I tell you, people, I apologize. Apologize about this. We normally do this at the first of the month. Of course, Bear completely forgot the last time, so we're going to jump right off the top of the show here. Get it done for you good here, people. There we go. Sorry, taking a drink. Because we actually got, on this lazy Saturday for Bear here, we do have, people, the month of, we always try to do this month of out here, people. It is, people, National Pickleball Month. Why you would want to play, I guess, tennis with a pickle, I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that, people, but apparently it is your month, this month, National Pickleball. National Pickleball. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month. That is a mouthful, people. That is a huge mouthful. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm not even... Gosh darn it, Bear. One of these days, professional show. We try to do professional shows here, people, but sometimes you screw up here, people. Let me bring in the old chatteroony out here. P-Money, I am blaming this on you. Supposed to get this done the last time. You weren't here. So gosh darn it, Bear puts all the blame on P-Money out here. Yay, I just made it in time for the month of time. There you go. It is, I'm assuming P-Money always celebrates afternoon tea, but it is National Afternoon Tea Month. Right here in April, people. So enjoy your tea and your little, I don't know, are they like little pies? Little cakes that you have. You have one and you're like, I don't know. I think I need another one. I think I need another 5 or 6, but I don't know. Whatever. Afternoon tea. Enjoy. Esophageal Cancer Awareness Month, people. Make sure you wear that lavender ribbon around your chest there. National Brunch Month, people. National Tar Syndrome Awareness Month. Bear had no idea. No idea whatsoever. You got to have the, I don't know, light blue ribbon there. Of course, Sclerosis Awareness Month. You are going to have a chest, much like a North Korean general. You're going to have a whole bunch of ribbons on your chest out there, people, for the month of April, people. I have a large one, says P-Money. I have a large wart on one of my limbs. Does that count as limb difference? Sure. Why not? What the heck? We'll go with it, P-Money. Congratulations. Happy Limb Difference Awareness Month to you, sir. National Financial Literacy Month. The guy is just totally, he is aware of his alcohol problem right here. National Alcohol Awareness Month. Isn't it, I'm trying to think, was it, Michael J. Fox, right? Michael J. Fox, doesn't he have Parkinson's Awareness Month, people. Be aware of your Parkinson's. Finally, English Language Month. It's about time, people. Even the Chinaman's out there. He's like, yeah, right on. National Month of Hope, people. You only have 1 month for hope, and that's this month. It's all downhill from here. All downhill. Well, April 31st. April 30th. Whatever the last day of the month is. National Volunteer Month. A Distracted Driving Awareness Month. People, if you are listening to Bear right now on the road, don't get distracted. Do not get distracted. You got to be aware. Got to be aware on Awareness Month, people. National Landscape Architecture Month, people. Look at that. Beautiful. Scottish American Heritage Month. Why does it got to be out of focus, for crying out loud? Canine Fitness Month, people. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. Occupational Therapy Month, people. National Internship Awareness Month. Be aware of your interns out there. Make sure they get your coffee. Month of the Military Child. I suppose you gotta select between, if you've got more than one child out there. It's only the month of the military child, not children. So, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one out here. National Donate Life Awareness Month. I'm not gonna donate life. What's wrong with you people? National Fair Housing Month. National Child Abuse Prevention Month. National Cannabis Awareness Month. People, you gotta be safe, but just for this month when you're digging out there. National Safe Digging Month. I always said Digging Safe Month. I suppose, same thing. National Welding Month. National Pecan or Pecan Month. Whichever side of the Georgia line you're on there, people. National Poetry Month. It's a Straw Hat Month, people. Comicsgate, listen up. Listen up, people. It is National Soy Foods Month. Soy foods out there, people. Soy food. Good to see Marc here. Honor Me Month of Military Children. No, child. Only one. You're only allowed one child this month. That's it. That is it. I'll have an intern. I'll tell them go for a coffee for themselves while they get my laundry. That's so nice of you, P-Money. That's really nice. Time to make some pie, says Marc. There you go. Poetry Month. I'll write a poem called Ode to Bear. Ode to Bear. I like that. Thank you. Not to be confused with Odors of Bear. That's a completely different poem. Completely different poem. What would rhyme with bear? Swear? There? Bear. That's all I got, people. That is all I've got. Bear's language isn't that developed, people. I apologize. National Soft Pretzel Month, people. Make sure your pretzels are soft this month. National, you can only appreciate it 1 month out of the year. That would be Jazz, people. Jazz Appreciation Month. National Humor Month. That's what you're here for, Bear Show. Whether you're laughing with Bear or laughing at him. National Garden Month, people. National Fresh, people. Fresh Celery Month. It's National Decorating Month, people. Get to it. Gosh darn it. National Couple Appreciation Month. Be appreciative of your couples. Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Oh, for crying out loud. Make sure you get your greenish ribbon, much like the North Korean generals. You're just going to be festooned with ribbons this month. But don't stress out, people. It is Stress Awareness Month. Be aware of your stress. Records and Information Management Month, people. National Lawn and Garden Month. Wait, did we already do that? Hold on. Yeah, National Garden Month. National Lawn and Garden Month. You got two, people. You got to be aware of both, apparently. Keep America Beautiful Month. Screw Canada. Just keep America beautiful. International Guitar Month. And finally, people, it is National Autism Awareness Month, people. So make sure you have all of the ribbons this month so people know that you care. But only for 1 month. You only care for the 1 month, and then it's on to something else next month. We'll figure that out the next time, people. Yes, indeed. So there you go. I have no idea why you would want to play tennis with a pickle. I have no idea. Or why you would turn a pickle into a ball. You'd figure, okay, you're going to hit it once and it goes right in your mouth. And you're like, oh, that's a good pickle. You can enjoy it with your pretzel as well. So there you go. Quite a full month, people. Sorry, we are late to this. I blame P Money for the last time. Marc says, I'll write a poem called Timmy's Triumph. Urgh. Gosh dang it. Underwear. Underwear? I gotcha. Okay. Bear underwear. Bears don't wear underwear. Sometimes wear the hockey jersey. That's about it. By the way, P-Money, did I have that? Did I save that? Hold on 1 second here, people. Bear with Bear here for just a moment while he finds Hockey Talk. P-Money, did you see our triumphant tear through Canada? Our great Tampa Bay Lightning tear through Canada, and then, of course, today we had, did I bring it? Yeah, okay. Did I put it in here? Hold on 1 second. Do the thing with the thing. No, I didn't do it. Crank out that. We took out, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, P-Money, but we actually took out a ref in the game today. Too many bad calls. Like, gosh darn it, we got to take out. Let's see, let me find it here. Yeah, here we go. Took out the ref, man. It's like, okay, enough of these bad calls. We're taking him out, man. We're taking him out. So hopefully the guy's okay and all. But man, oh man, little scariness there for a little bit. Oh yeah. We were coming back too. Three goals down. Had to come back and then take out the ref. Got to take out the ref, man. There you go. Anyhow, that's enough hockey talk for today, people. Enough hockey talk for today. Great to see Amy out here. Great to see Amy and Melissa as well. She will have her soft pretzel with cinnamon sugar. Really? Never heard of that before. Interesting, Amy. I find that interesting. Very cool. Ode to Bear from P Money. Bear needs no underwear. He's just there. We're never sure where. He always takes care, but do not stare. I dare my bear to relax in his chair. Thank you. That's almost, that's like, I know it's poems, but it could almost be a haiku. That could almost be a bear haiku. I like it. I like it a lot. Marco For Anthony says he'll take a Bengal spice tea with honey. That reminds Bear to take a drink himself. Pickleball, says Melissa, the casual sport that just showed up one day as far as I can tell. Apparently, it's the big thing. If you ain't into pickleball, then I don't know. You're like the rest of us here. I love the Bear on the Rainbow drawing. Yeah, thank you. I like that. There we go. I was trying to find the actual artist. I've been getting some of this stuff from Etsy, so I wish that I could tell you the artist that did this, but yeah, I like it. It's pretty fun. That was Bear today, just taking a relaxing day here. Until the boat showed up with all the noise. Crank out loud. I tell you, man. P.Y. says, you think you're getting out of bad calls, ref. That's not going to happen, ref. That's not going to happen. Oh, thank you. That gives Bear an opportunity once again to enjoy his Rick. There we go. It's not going to happen, Rick. Not going to happen. Freaking had the stadium against Bear, had the national broadcast against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Everybody was against him, crying out loud. Not going to happen. But we made it into the playoffs. P Money, we made it. We made it into there. One of my favorite clips of all time. Of all time, people. Good old Rick. We'll save that. Save that for later. Anyhow. Bear, you've never heard of cinnamon sugar pretzels? No, never heard of that. That's a new one on Bear. They're so good, you'll have to try one sometime. Bear, well, Amy, this is the month for Bear for doing that, apparently, because it is pretzel month. So let's go ahead and celebrate some pretzels out there. All right, because we didn't do it the last time, people. Where are we? Come on, man, do the thing. Professional show. One of these days. We didn't do some of the campaign updates last time, so let's get to it. As we always check in, Uncle E, $611,000. So there you go. You could push him past 612. No, not really. 611,100. I misread that one. Well, unless you get like some artwork or something. But there you go. Some good stuff. Uncle E, if you haven't checked it out, yeah, you probably got the next year and a half too to check it out. So there you go. But no, let's get to, if I can find it here. That would be awesome Aaron out here in the latest on Kit Carter. He says, hey everyone. Hey Aaron. I am way overdue for a Kit Carter Planet Doom update. My apologies to everyone, but time got away from me in March. It just marches on by, doesn't it? I'm currently drawing page 41 of the 64-page graphic novel. Matt Ryan is currently inking pages 36 through 40. And Kelsey, Shannon, did we kick him out? Gosh dang it, Kelsey. Straight out of Comicsgate, sir. Straight out, sir. Why did we kick Kelsey out? Oh, is somewhere in there getting everything colored. My goal was to get the book penciled by the end of April. That seems unlikely at this point. I won't make any more predictions until I get to the end of the month and see where I'm at. But regardless, the book is still... for crying out loud, Aaron. The boldness. I can't, people. I'm sorry. I'm reading this, and it's... Every other word's bold, and it just... Bear's eyes. Okay, come on, Bear. You can get through this. Book's still moving forward at a really good pace. As always, I will keep you updated on the progress, so you'll know where I'm at. He says, I am thrilled with how it's turning out, and I know you will be as well. Boldness. Let me leave you with an inked version of page 32. Let's check it out. Actually, I had... Let's see, where was it here? The pencils. There was the pencils there. So there's that. And there we go. There's the... Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. There is the inks. There's the inks. They're looking pretty good. There we go. There's the inks. He says, you've seen the pencils. Yeah, we did. Now take a gander at the inks. Thank you all for your continued support on this project and all things bold Empire Comics. See you soon. That's from Aaron. Awesome Aaron out there. So there you go. Some nice stuff. I still believe the monkey is saying, go eat her instead of me to the giant, I'm assuming, rock monster? Not rock lobster, but rock monster. I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. It's like he's pointing to Kit Carter there. Eat her first. Monkeys don't taste good. I think that's what the dialogue bubble would be saying. At least if it was up to Bear. So there you go. There's the inks. We'll do the pencils again. Pencils and inks. There we go. I do like the pencils. I think the pencils did pretty good. In fact, you can see it's kind of like you could see more detail through there. Let's see. I suppose. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just going back and forth here, people. I apologize. Anyways, there you go. There is the inks. Oops, not that. Gosh darn it. There is the inks from Awesome Aaron here. Oh, which, by the way, I do have it here. Hold on. Let me find it here. Let's see. The campaign page. There we go. 113,000. You could push him past 113,800. If you get on it right now, people. Right now. Hopefully he'll tell you when the campaign's coming down. We shall see. Which, by the way, if you checked it out the last time, Black and White, that campaign's still up. So if you want to check that out, would recommend it. We got a nice collection here from Art. Although, unfortunately, I was doing the box open video and one of the hard drives filled up. So the main camera, the hard drive, filled up after about 15 minutes. So I don't know if we're going to be doing a box open video just for that. It'll all be overhead, so that might be a little odd there. But do go check out Black and White. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good. All right, where are we? Come on, bear thing with the thing. Professional show. Something along those lines. New Earthbound. This would be on Indiegogo. We got that in the description. Grande Prix Poulton. The New Earthbound is on Indiegogo for a few weeks, he says. Lots of cool stuff happens in this issue. Excited to share! Exclamation points. So there you go. There you are. You can check that out. Always trying to recommend old Narwhal. God dang it. Why'd they have to kick Narwhal out? For crying out loud. What the hell's going on here, man? There we go. 1,883. So if you're going to go check that out, you could actually push him past 2K. So there you go. Relatively cheap. I think it's like 15 or 18 bucks or something like that for the book. So you're doing good on a value proposition out there from old Narwhal. Kicked out of friggin' Comicsgate for whatever reason. I don't know why. Anyhow, there's that. From your boy Zach. Jawbreakers Contingency. The cover has been revealed, people. Well, we already showed it a while back, but here is all colored up. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. Here it is. Pencils and Inks by Aaron Elfetchy. Colors by Kyle Ritter. Kyle, turning the dark side? Going over to Splatto Comics? What? We're going to have to kick Kyle out. I'm sorry, Kyle. We cannot see you anymore, Kyle. You're gone. You're out of here. We've kicked Kyle out of Comicsgate. I'm sorry. Thanks. That would be from Richard. So there you go. I do like the colors. How does she get her? She must not have any hair. That's what I'm assuming, because that's a tight fit. Well, also in the chest area, but a tight fit in the head there. I mean, you figure she's either bald or very short hair. Very short hair. The things that Bear takes notice to. Not that it's in a cave somewhere with a giant screen. I wish I had a giant screen like that in Bear's cave. That'd be nice. That's you just replace him with the back of Bear there, just drinking some Jack. Gosh dang it. Gotta get through another show. There you go. She's drinking wine, apparently. Did not see the wine bottle anywhere, but they're just getting plastered. Plastered in the cave, looking at the Jawbreakers. I think they're fighting it out or something. Not really sure at all. But there you go. There is a quick update from your boy Zach. And finally, people. Finally. From the G-Ship, that would be Gary Shipman. He is 85% complete. He says, hi, all. Hi, Gary. Titan Mouse of Might 3 is now 85% fulfilled. Keep your eye on the mail. That hurts, too. You might get cut. Might get a little paper cut there, so be careful. Be careful with your eyes out there. You might end up with like an eye patch or something. You don't want to have that happen. So, anyways, go check it out. If you haven't checked it out already, did I have the campaign up? Do I? Nope, I don't. But you can. I believe it's in the description down there, so go check out. Won't you go check out Gary's campaign? He's almost 100% complete. I want him to continue on. Like, you know, the 84th update. Gary is 97.35% complete. Need to do something like that. So there you go, Gary. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy the book. I need to check it out. Just got it the other week, so I need to check it out. Might spend some time this next week just reading some books, man. Gotta read some books. Gotta get in on it. P-Money says, I guess I'm still part of the 15%. I'm sorry, sir. We need to get that underground comic railroad into Canada. Just for P-Money. We need to get his comics. That and Jawbreaker. I apologize. I brought up Jawbreakers as well. Ay. Marc says, at least the campaign updated. Yeah, well, we would try to do that here Try to do it. We didn't do it the last time. Didn't do it the last time at all. All right, people, let's get into it. Gosh darn it, people. I can't believe it. Makes Bear so angry. So angry. I tell you. Let's go ahead. Get right on into it. I've delayed it for long enough. Well, let me take a drink. Then we'll delay it even more. There we are. Beautiful. For crying out loud here. All right, let's get to it, people. Let's get to it here because we've got... from bounding into comics and the great Spencer Biculi, Japanese Communist Party, seeking to file formal United Nations complaint regarding manga featuring, quote, sexy female characters. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, people. Look at those sexy female characters right there. In sadly, proving that the ongoing war against creative freedom is not just limited to entertainment in the West, it appears Japanese Communist Party is prepared to file a formal complaint with the United Nations regarding the continuing depiction of sexy women in Japanese magazines and manga. Gosh dang it. Well, let's check it out. Let's check out some of these sexy manga ladies out here, for crying out loud. Gosh darn commies. Gosh darn it. The party's latest political ploy was first revealed on March 18th, courtesy of Misato Nakayamamama. Help Bear out here, Marc. Help Bear out here. Nakamamamama. We'll go with that. A user on the Japanese open blog website Together. Together? T-O-G-E-T-T. Together? Together. Yeah, whatever. I scanned a QR code in the the local newspaper publication of the Japanese Communist Party and looked at the survey being conducted by the Japanese feminist organization, the New Japan Women's Organization. We need more sexy manga ladies out here. There we go. Let's see. It seems that they were conducting a survey about magazines. The question was, were there any magazines in the store that you were interested in, such as adult-oriented magazines? For crying out loud. However, far from just actual pornographic adult magazines, many of the titles listed for this selection in the survey were manga magazines for both younger and older male demographics, the latter of which tend to include photoshops of real-world female models. Some of them there. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. The reason for the survey, to help the dirty Japanese Communist Party to file a formal complaint with the United Nations regarding the continued allowance of sexy female depictions in the media. Gosh dang it, man. We can't have sexy manga out here, for crying out loud. What the? Hold on. What's going on with her leg? That is the longest leg I've ever... Something's not right there, man. That leg is like twice as tall as she is. Crying out loud. That is a long... That's... Holy cow. That's got to be at least a 10-foot long leg on a 4.5-foot tall woman there. It's kind of out of proportions there. Out of proportion, sir. PMI says, how do you spell those, Bear? I'm not even going to try. In Japan, go to UN to ban something in Japan. Yeah, says Marc. Well, they're trying. Those dirty communists. We didn't nuke Japan enough. Not enough at all. Having umbrage with a Ninja Sasquatch campaign that I'm thinking about to be in some hot water. Uh-oh. I hope not. The old Shinobi Sasquatch. We will never see. Never see that. Legs. Yes, indeed, legs. They are huge. Enormous legs. Like, just the longest hell. We're in a number of countries, but the UN should put all their focus on sexy manga. That's what we're doing here right now. Putting all our focus. Sexy manga. In the 3-day preliminary survey conducted at the end of December, we found that adult magazines and convenience stores, which we thought had disappeared through our campaigns and surveys, were making a comeback in various locations, Wait, they already took out those dirty commies? Freaking manga already? Then they made a comeback and now they're even more bad? At this time, we will conduct a full-scale nationwide survey. We will investigate whether there are adult magazines that treat women as sexual objects in convenience stores. Gosh dang it, we can't have treating women as sexual objects, for crying out loud, that are used by everyone, regardless of gender or age. And submit a request to the convenience store headquarters with the results. Yeah, that'll show them. We will also include a report to the United Nations Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women out there. Oh my goodness. Maybe you could try that with Hamas sometime. Maybe. You know, they kind of, took a bunch of ladies and raped them and everything. Yeah, that wasn't very cool at all. But, hey, manga, what priorities? Priorities, people. So there you are. There you are, people. It goes on, but, for crying out loud, dirty freaking communists. Trying to take everything, man. Trying to take everything away. Hold on. Wait. We did it earlier. Where's my Rick? 1 second here. 1 second. Let me find my Rick. What the heck, man? What the heck? First you took away our sexy manga. Now you're going to try and turn Japan communist? Well, that's not going to happen, Rick. It's not going to happen, man. Not going to happen, man. You're not going to take away our sexy manga. Not at all. Look at that face. That is a face that only a dirty commie could do. Crying out loud. Some people might be saying, "Hey, Bear, you don't really talk too much about manga and all this other stuff. Are you just doing this just to show sexy pictures of manga on your channel?" Well, maybe, but really, we're going against those dirty communists. It's really about the dirty communist out there, people, and not the sexy manga. Not at all. We have high standards up here, people. High, much like this lady's legs that just go on forever and ever. High standards. Let's see. Cover those up, Bear. Oh my God. Oh, I apologize, Marc. I apologize, sir. Except for that cross-dresser in the back. What? There's a cross-dresser in the back? In this one? Wait, hold on. Which one was it here? Was it this one or was it this one? I forget which one. There's a cross-dresser in the back? I don't know. You can't really say. The one holding the pineapple? I don't want to know what they're going to do with the pineapple. Not at all. But there you go. There's your Dr. Stone there. For old Marc. I haven't read the freaking thing, but you know what? We're standing in support of our Japanese manga friends over here against those dirty communists. And yeah, hey, maybe we're showing some sexy manga pictures out here. That's fine. That's fine if you're just going to take out those dirty communist people. Yeah, the one holding the pineapple. Really? Really? Well, you fooled Bear. You definitely fooled old Bear out here. Okay. It's hard to tell with just the one eye. It's hard to tell. I'm really not looking at the pineapples, to be honest with you. Not looking at the pineapples at all, really. Anyhow. P-Mike says, I had to keep the volume up, otherwise the wife will question what disturbing channel I'm watching with these drawings. For crying out loud. Let's see. I've watched all of the Dr. Stone that is out. Well, I hope it's a good series for you. I hope it is a very good. We'll crop out the crossdresser there. There you go. There is your blue-eyed Japanese manga lady. There you are, people. Some might say, Bear, you're just doing it to show the sexy pictures. No. Well, maybe. What the heck? Hold on 1 second here, people. What's going on here, man? No, don't turn it off. For crying out loud. Got the echo. Let's see. 1 second here, people. Professional show. Okay, it's connected. Is it? Hello? Okay, there we go. There we are. Oh, finally. I just had to leave it on the sexy picture for just a second, people. Anyhow, there you go. There is a Bear's manga story for this month, probably. Probably for this. Bear, you're not really that into manga, are you? Nah, not really, but hey, we'll show the beautiful ladies out here, for sure. Why not? Yes, we did do a fashion show. Just we do the fashion show for the ladies, 1 month, and then we do the sexy manga the next month out there. We got to make sure that all of our demographics are represented here, people. Yes, indeed. All right, moving along. We will not do any more sexy manga here. Also from Spencer McCooley. For crying out loud. They won. Well, he won this battle, for crying out loud. Disney CEO Bob Iger pushes back against critics. How dare you, sir? That's assault. Claims infusing messaging as a sort of a number one priority in our films and TV shows is not what the hell are you talking about? What kind of jibber jabber is coming out of your freaking stuttering mouth, you moron? Complete idiot. That is a face of an idiot. Just because he has a nice fancy tie and the fancy clothes and all that. Listen, people, that's a giant dummy right there. Leading a multi-billion-dollar company, but just behind the eyes, completely stupid. Completely stupid. Puma says, I've never been into manga, but for some reason I am today. I hear you. Another daily dose of dismal Disney. That's right. We're going to get to it, man. Taking on the Japanese communists, taking on friggin' moron, friggin' Bob Iger. We're doing it all here. Crying out loud. In what feels like a textbook case of gaslighting, Disney CEO Bob Iger has claimed that, contrary to popular criticisms, the entertainment conglomerate does not consider the inclusion of socio-political messaging in their projects to be a number one priority. Okay, well, maybe 2 or 3? It's got to be up there in the top 5, that's definitely sure. Cartman, look at there. Oh. Iger offered his take on the House of Mouse current output during an April 4th interview given to CNBC's David Ferber, following the company's victory. See how they're claiming that it's a victory, that we kept Nelson Peltz out. Oh, look at us. We won. And former Disney CFO Jay Rassolo, a pair of seats on their board of directors. Yeah, I mean, they just wanted you guys to make a profit and, not spend all your money on woke, stupid shit. That stuff. I apologize. Apologize out there, people. Following discussions on Disney's financial future, their plans for ESPN, and the recent settling with the state of Florida regarding the company's ability to govern the district in which the Walt Disney theme park is located, Iger was eventually asked by Ferber for insight as to how he weathered the very public hostilities that have been leveled against him, particularly from Tesla's CEO Elon Musk in recent years. In reply, the Disney CEO asserted, I doubt he asserted anything. The first part of that, yeah, for sure, but per a transcript of the interview provided by CNBC, I ignore it, he says. I ignore you most of the time. Yeah, he added, there's no relevance to the Walt Disney Company or to me. Oh, sure. Sure, I believe that. Further pressed by Fabuk, whatever, we'll go with it. As to his thoughts on both Musk's and Peltz, that would be like a really good a buddy cop movie. Musk and Peltz fighting crime. A respective anti-woke campaigns, Iger affirmed, people have been coming after me and the company for years. Yeah, with just out of bounds, totally out of bounds. They're just a bunch of haters out there. And it's just, I don't get distracted by those things, he says. Why? For crying out loud, Rosario Dawson. A beautiful lady. Why does it look like she's got a towel on her head? Or it looks like she's got like a mop. Like when you do like the little mop characters where it's like, okay, here's the character with long hair, it's just got the mop. She looks like a mop. Crying out loud. The lovely Rosario Dawson. What's the deal with the hair? I have no idea what's going on there. Whatever. Anyways, Star Wars. I have no idea. None whatsoever. Anyhow, met with pushback from the host, but the woke thing has had more of an impact. I mean, you said to me that you would love to just be out of the culture wars. Do you feel like you're succeeded in that? Iger then declared. Well, yes, I think the noise has sort of quieted down. Okay. Not really. You're a complete moron, but okay, sure. I've been preaching this for a long time at the company before I left, and since I came back. Gee, what happened in the middle there? I forget. That our number one goal is to entertain. Yeah, sure, Bob. I think, but the term woke is thrown around rather liberally. No pun intended in that regard. I think a lot of the people don't even understand really what it means. The bottom line is that infusing messaging as sort of a number one priority in our films and TV shows is not what kind of jibber jabber are you just babbling on about? Every time I read this guy, it's just a bunch of pablum. Just a bunch of I'm just making stuff up. Crying out loud. You freaking stuttering moron. They need to be entertaining. And look. See, there's a great quote right there. They need to be entertaining and look. Bob Iger, 2024. They need to be entertaining and look. We're the Disney company can have a positive. What the hell? What kind of freaking jibber jabber are you going on about? They need to be entertaining and look, comma. I really feel bad for the person transcribing this. We're the Disney company can have a positive impact on the world, whether it's, fostering acceptance and understanding of, people of all different types. Great. But generally speaking, we need to be an entertainment first company. And I've worked really hard to do. No, you haven't. First off, you haven't worked hard. Secondly, what the hell kind of sentence? Okay, they need to be entertaining. And look, we're the Disney company. We are the Disney company, and we can have a positive impact on the world. Period. Whether it's, fostering acceptance and understanding of, people of all different types, great. But generally speaking, we need to be entertainment. What kind of, just blather. Just blah, 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 blah. If I just slap my lips together here, they're just gonna understand what I'm saying. Or they're just gonna nod along. Oh yeah, Bob, that's some great stuff that you're talking about here. What the hell are you freaking moron? Psychopathic moron, freaking stutterer. That's right, I said it. Come on after me, Bob. Come on after me, man. Look, you hire who has a crying out loud. We need to be inclusive. Let's have a black woman as Ariel. No, she has red hair, Bob. I don't care. Put the lady with the freaking eyes like a flounder out there. Yeah, she'll do great. She'll do great. It barely made any money. Taking note of his guest's final sentence, Fable then inquired, "What the hell did you just say? In what way? In what way? In what way? What kind of stupid question? Oh, for crying out loud!" I'm sorry, people. I'm getting a little. I got the outside voice here. I need to do the inside voice. In what way? In what way? Generally speaking, we need to be an entertainment company, you moron. An entertainment company first, and I've worked really hard to do that. In what way? For crying, Faber, you moron, get the hell out. I'll do your job for you. Okay, Bob, first off, listen, Bob, you're a moron. That's number one. Number two, all I've heard from you is just a bunch of jibber jabber. So number three, here's my question. Why haven't you, Bob Iger, at the Disney company, after suffering not one, not two, but three of the world's biggest box office bombs, not just of all time, but in the last year, for crying out loud. 3 of them. Why haven't you committed seppuku right away, sir? Talking about just right into the gut cross. You put it onto Disney Plus, live stream it. There you go, man. There goes your debt right there. Watching Bob Iger commit seppuku live on Disney Plus tonight, 8 p.m. Why? Why, sir? Why haven't you done that already? See, I could do a better... Bear's a freaking bear. Bear can talk better than freaking Bob Iger. I apologize, sir. I apologize. Number 1, you're a moron. Number 2, see number 1. Number 3, repeat step 1 and 2, says P Money. There you go. There you are. All right. Let's try to get through this. Engaging with our executives, says Bob Iger. Engaging with the creative community, you know... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, for crying out loud. I'm going to take a drink every time he says you know. Returning to our roots... Oh, for crying out loud. You know... Making sure that everybody's aligned on what our priorities are. You know, all for crying out loud. What are you, a freaking 12-year-old valley girl? Understand that look. Look. For crying out loud. We're trying to reach a very, very, very diverse audience. How about just trying to reach an audience for one? Explained Iger in turn. And on one hand, in order to do that, the stories you tell have to really reflect the audience that you're trying to reach. But that audience, because they are so diverse, really, first and foremost, they want to be entertained. No kidding, Bob. Try putting a period in there somewhere. Take a breath. And sometimes they can be turned off by certain things, and we just have to be more sensitive in the interest of a broad audience. What about race and gender swapping everybody, Bob? How about that? Hey, Faber, you get out of here. Hey, Bob, you've already done that, and you've lost untold amounts of money. Most places in the world, you would have been fired already. You would have been fired. They would have replaced you. Once again, seppuku is always an option, sir. That is the honorable option. Speaking of sexy manga ladies out there, the honorable option. Go ahead, do that. Crying out loud. Instead, no, we got to pander even more. It's not easy, he ultimately concluded. You know, for crying out loud. Take a drink. Luckily, it's water. Bear needs a shot, for crying out loud. So that you can't please everyone all the time. Wow. The stunning revelations there from moron Bob Iger. God, you're an idiot. As noted above, Iger's claim that the company does not prioritize socio-political messaging on the project is patently absurd, given not only their actual output in recent years. Talking about the Proud Family, Louder and Prouder? Okay. Percy Jackson, She-Hulk, all that sort of stuff. There you go. Still has not atoned for. What? Huh? What the hell? Oh, for crying out loud. Soleil Moon Frye. Oh, they wrapped Soleil Moon Frye into this. For crying out loud. Oh, that's the end of the article. Anyways. Bob Iger, you're an idiot. I mean, literally a dumb, stupid person. Yeah, you might have a lot of money. Yeah, you might be in control of a large media company. But you're an idiot. I mean, like, generally a more... Bob... here's my question. Exit question here, Bob. If you're not going to commit seppuku, I would like you, Bob Iger, to commit to an IQ test. We all want to see what Bob Iger, leader of a Disney company, what your IQ is. I bet Bear's IQ is higher than Bob Iger's. Moron. What the hell kind of jibber jabber? I'm sorry, people. That was infuriating for Bear. I hope you're not infuriated. Barry is, though. Gosh, dang it. Anyways. Does he say, you know, for every sentence, including meaning something? You know, hello. Yeah, I think they meant where. Yeah, I don't care what he meant. He's an idiot. A complete moron. I hope we've established that fact here. Establish that fact. Unfortunately, CNBC doesn't ask the hard questions that Bear would ask. Not at all. Not at all. I can turn this thing around in 2 weeks, Bob. 2 weeks! Hashtag 2 weeks, Bob. Turn the whole ship around. Number one, come out with a public statement saying, the whole Florida situation was a mess. We apologize. Ron DeSantis, come on down. Let's show you the park. Have a great time, yada, yada, yada. Number two, we're not going to get into any of this DEI woke stuff. Everybody that's involved in it is fired right now, hopefully out of a cannon. Goodbye. At number three, let's see. Let's divest ourselves of freaking why do we have 20th Century Fox as part of our portfolio? Aliens has no part whatsoever to do with Disney. We're going to turn it back around straight to the kid stuff here, so we need to kind of get rid of some of that stuff. We don't have to get rid of everything. Just sell off some of, the aliens, Predator, all that sort of stuff. Get rid of all that sort of stuff. Star Wars going nowhere. Sell that off. Marvel, I'm sorry, folks out there. We're going to sell that off as well. Get rid of all that stuff. That takes away the debt. Takes away the $58 billion whatever dollars in debt right there. Takes away a good chunk of that. Lower the prices in the parks so more people can come. More middle-class folks can come down, enjoy the parks. Quit selling drinks for like $10 a bottle of water or whatever. Make sure it's a little bit more affordable. Possibly sell ESPN, maybe. I don't know, whatever. Depends on how much debt we have left. Boom, there we go. 2 weeks. Hashtag 2 weeks. I've done it, Bob. I did it in 2 weeks that you couldn't do in 20 years. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. God dang it. Anyways, people, I apologize. A little bit of a rant there against Disney here. Let's shift some gears, people. Let's shift some gears. To comicbook.com, people. And Russ Burlingame. What a great name. Action Comics #1 sells for a record amount at an auction. It should be called Auction Comics. Auction Comics #1. A copy of Action Comics #1, the 1938 comic book that introduced Superman to the world, sold for $6 million, people. $6 million. Sale took place at the first session of Heritage 4-day comics and comic art signature auction. Graded an 8.5 by CGC. Let's see. According to the statement from Heritage, only 2 previous copies have ever been graded higher. I wonder does Nick Cage still have his copy? This is also the only the second comic ever to sell for over $5 million. And surprise, the previous record holder was also a copy of Action Comics way back in 2022. A second copy of Action Comics sold for the same auction, breaking a different record, professionally restored to an apparent grade of 8.0. Comic sold for $500,000. That's the most ever for a restored comic, people. Go through your crates. Might have something out there. There you are. So there are only 78 copies of Action Comics #1 in CGC's population report with the grading service, estimating there are only about 100 surviving copies of the comic at all. Wow. In September of last year, Heritage sold an issue graded CGC 0.5. Man, was that like in the mud? Did the dog get a hold of it? I'm sorry. Here, I've got this torn up copy of Action Comics #1 that the dog got a hold of and took out to the yard and buried for $408,000. Holy moly. Holy macaroni. There you go. That's a nice... Beer needs to go search the woods. Holy cow, 408. That's a lot of salmon, people. That is a lot of salmon, people. All right, I know a lot of you are saying, Bear, enough of this jibber jabber. We would love to have some crypto talk, but really, we're going to go with some AI talk. And I say thank you. Thank you, because that's actually Bear's next story right here. From Deadline and Jake Karner. Mamma mia! Stage star Sarah Poyser replaced by AI on BBC show to recreate voice of dying person. Interesting. An update. The BBC has issued a statement that offers important context. Viral social media post, the British broadcaster said it is using of AI technology in a highly sensitive documentary to represent the voice of a person who is nearing the end of their life. Why couldn't you just, I don't know, have the person that's nearing the end of their life use their voice? I don't know, whatever. She was penciled in for the job, not penned in, just penciled in. But her services are no longer required, as the BBC attempts to honor the wishes of the contributor's family by dedicating a brief and clearly signposted section of the documentary to recreate, quote, a voice which can now no longer be heard, except through the AI. Here's the BBC's full statement. We're making a highly sensitive documentary which features a contributor who is nearing the end of his life is now unable to speak. That makes sense. We have been working closely with their family to explore. Well, they could exploit them as well. How we might best represent the contributor's voice at the end of the film when words they have written are read out. Why not just have it just as a title card, or just take a picture of the note or whatever? For crying out loud. So yeah. Anyways, Sarah Poyser replaced by an AI for a dying person. Why, you may ask? I don't know, man. I don't know. There you go. AI overlords taking over the world. Or maybe not, people. Good news. What? Maybe? Good news? Question mark? Not really sure. Well, not horrible. Well, actually, it could be horrible news. The internet almost got hacked, people. I'm sorry to tell you. A backdoor found in widely used Linux utility targets encrypted SSH connections. Oh my goodness. Dan Goodwin at Ars Technica. Researchers have found a malicious backdoor in a compression tool that made its way into a widely used Linux distributions, including those from Red Hat and Debian. Just basically most of the internet there. The compression utility known as XZUtils introduced the malicious code and versions, blah, 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 blah. The developer who discovered it, according to him. Andres Fruden. Aye. There are no known reports of those versions being incorporated into any production releases for a major Linux distributions, but both Red Hat and Debian reported that they recently published beta releases used at least one of the backdoor versions, specifically in Fedora Rawhide, in Debian testing, unstable and experimental distributions. A stable release of Arch Linux is also affected. That distribution, however, isn't used in production systems, people. Not at all. Because the backdoor was discovered before the malicious version of the utilities were added to the production versions of Linux, it's not really affecting anyone in the real world, said Will Dorman. There you go. But that's only because it was discovered early due to bad actor sloppiness. Had it not been discovered, it would have been catastrophic to the world. No biggie. It'd been catastrophic to the world. No, big deal. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Sure it's fine, man. The first signs of the backdoor were introduced in a February 23 update that added obfuscated code, officials in the Red Hat said in an email. An update the following day included a malicious install script that injected itself into functions used by SSHD, the binary file that makes SSH work. I guess it's sort of crypto-related. The malicious code has resided only in the archived releases, known as tarballs, I had no idea, which are released upstream. This so-called Git code, available in the repositories, aren't affected, although they do contain second-stage artifacts, allowing the injection during the build time. In the event the obfuscated code introduced on February 23rd is present, the artifacts in the Git version allow the backdoor to operate, people. No biggie. Would have just broken the internet. No big deal at all. No big deal at all, people. Not at all. Carry on. Carry on. Nothing bad to see here. Just, major, we can say North Korea, maybe China or something like that. It spent a whole bunch of time trying to put this backdoor into Linux, and they almost succeeded, people. Yes, indeed. Almost. Not quite, though. Not quite. Yes, indeed. One of my favorite stories of the week here. I can grab a drink. That would be from the New York Post. And John Levine, a hoodie-wearing John Fetterman, a.k.a. The Lump, joins the Post at a Michelin-starred New York City restaurant. See how it went, people. There they are. Fetterman is growing on Bear. Definitely growing. Much like a lump in the back of the neck, he is growing on Bear. They had no reservations. A perpetual schlump Senator John Fetterman breezed through the doors of a 3-star Michelin 11 Madison Park for a one-on-one with the Post, despite being dressed for yard work or Senate work. Staffed at the famed Flariton Eatery, where Prix 10-course tasting meals run just $365. Welcome the Pennsylvania Ragamuffin into its intimate lounge without a fuss, where he sat for an expansive interview with Post scribe John Levine. There they are, looking good. So what happened is this guy, the reporter guy, Fetterman was going into the Senate dressed, with a hoodie and some shorts. So they had to change the Senate rules to allow him in. So there's like, well, let's try it out with 5-star restaurants in New York City and see if we can get a table. So there we go. Levin last year famously dressed like Fetterman to see if he could crash the city's finest restaurants, and did so again on Wednesday evening. 11 Madison officially imposes no formal dress code, and previously told the Post Fetterman would be welcome. But the famously rumpled Paul nevertheless was keen to see if they would live up to the promise. He says, "I'm opening doors for other slobs," he said triumphantly after being seated without incident. "We're advancing the frontier of how you can really dress and still go out and have a nice time at an elite restaurant." Can I just, by the way, literally, the guy who had a stroke has better syntax and better grammar than freaking Bob Iger. I just want to make mention of that. There he is. Oh, look at there. Oh, Lumpy. Oh, lump, you're in my head. The senator nursed I'm not even going to pronounce that, a Pilsner during the hour-long tete-a-tete. "Do you have any gold bars? I would love some for my mattress," the senator quipped, in an unprompted allusion to embattled colleague, Senator Robert Menendez. I'm liking this guy even more. Who was busted by the feds with a gold trove in September. After the libations, Fetterman and the Post were ushered into the kitchen for an unscheduled private tour of the facilities, which include a gratis, whatever, I don't know. Come on, people. Made from coconut milk, kumquats, and bergamots. Sounds delicious, if I knew what it was. It's refreshing, Fetterman marvels, and he scarfed it down. I don't even know how you can invent something like this. I don't even know how you say that. Fetterman said his family is always happy when he makes it, good or bad, into New York's paper of record. "Anytime I make it to the Post, it makes my dad proud. He loves the Post," said John Fetterman. There you are. There you go, man. Fetterman growing on Bear. I like his humor there. Standing up for old Israel. Good for you, sir. Good for you. And taking digs at Senator Menendez as well. I like him. I'm liking this guy more and more. Liking old Lumpy more and more out here. and is more coherent than Bob Iger. More coherent, people. All right, let me get to this one here. Also from the New York Post, Brooke Cato. That would be the insane sleep hack that works wonders. Quote, "the best sleep of my life, people. If Bear knows anything, it's how to sleep. There you go. Who needs an eye mask when you have a closet full of sweatshirts? As a last resort to get some shut-eye, sleep-deprived TikTokers, as there any other kind, are tying sweatshirts around their heads at night. What? That's crazy, man. Let's take a look. If you had, what would you imagine it would look like if you're trying to get the best sleep of your life? Not so sure about that. Not so sure about that. It's so comfortable, I don't know how to explain it. Callie Gailey, a content creator, of course, sent in a viral video with over 19 million views. Wow. Adding that she resorted to the bizarre sleep method out of desperation. It works wonders, she says. Just imagine waking up in the morning, turning over to your beloved. Hey, baby. Good morning over there. How you doing? Oh, What is that on your head? Don't choke. Literally, do not. You look like you're about to choke there. Please don't choke. The Mississippi native said that she got, quote, the best sleep of my life after DIYing the mummy-esque mask, which involves placing the crew neck over her eyes and around her head, leaving her nose and mouth exposed, and wrapping the sleeves underneath her chin. Why? I don't know. Well, some people said that it looked insane. What? No way. Others feared that trying it themselves would result in them waking up in a suffocated panic. Experts say there's a scientific reason behind the madness, of course. In fact, it's also known as swaddling, like an infant. And the tightly wrapped fabric creates a sense of security and comfort. A board-certified physician, Dr. Jessica Enderblah, told Bustle. In addition to blocking out light and sound, the swaddle can calm people with anxiety as well. Additionally, the slight pressure exerted by the sweatshirt could create a cocoon-like effect similar to a weighted blanket, which has been shown to promote relaxation and improve sleep quality for some people. Explained who is also a brand ambassador for the supplement brand Natrol. Oh, there we go. Burying that lead there, aren't you, Dr. Jessica? Freaking brand ambassador. There we go. I mean, I guess you could just, do the old-fashioned method of just kind of doing the thing like that, but I don't know. I guess not. However, the sweatshirt method may not be as secure as traditional eye mask, which uses a strap to stay securely on your head as you catch some Z's. According to sleep expert Dr. Shelby Harris, the director of sleep health at Sleepopolis. There's a Sleepopolis? I don't know, people. We're going with it. Sleep masks are specifically manufactured to fit the face with special materials and designed to block out light. What? No way. Not to mention, snoozers may run the risk of suffocation or overheating with the hoodie hack and all the excess fabric around your head and face. Harris noted that looping the sleeves under the chin puts sleepers at risk of airflow restriction and could irritate your skin. In other words, it may do the opposite of relaxing you before you doze off. Just keep a few things in mind. Make sure it's not too tight. Don't make it too hot. And doesn't mess with your breathing, Harris advised. If it feels uncomfortable or you're not getting the results you want, it's okay to skip it and try something else. Just listen to your body and do what works best for you. You got to count some sheep. For those unable to tolerate the crew neck cocoon, other hacks have emerged online to help insomniacs get some shut-eye. While certain foods have been linked to better sleep, the sleepy girls of TikTok have crafted a mocktail to help them drift off to dreamland, aptly dubbed the Sleepy Girl Mocktail. The concoction is comprised of tart cherry juice, magnesium powder, and seltzer water. Dr. Ann Mooney, who runs the Sleep Well Doc Clinic in Manhattan, previously told the Post that she finds bedtime beverage very clever, While magnesium is linked to stress reduction, she explained, the tart cherry tart cherry juice, try saying that 3 times fast, contains the slumber-regulating compounds melatonin and tryptophan. There's definitely science behind these two things, and in my opinion, it is safe and natural, she added. It's got a cute name, it's going to taste good, and it's going to be easy enough to make that it can be part of a nightly routine. That would be the Sleepy Girl mocktail. I guess if you're a guy, you can't say, hey, I'm going to try that Sleepy Girl mocktail and get some rest here. Probably going to be laughing quite at you. Quite a bit. My wife would probably ask, when did you convert, if she saw me wearing that? Yeah, the not that one, this one. Yeah, I tell you. I tell you, man. I mean, Bear does. He'll put something over his eyes and everything, but yeah, no, nothing like that. That's crazy, man. That is crazy talk. Crazy talk. Just stick to your mocktails, your Sleepy Girl mocktails out there. Blocks out sound. Woman reported dead because she didn't hear the fire alarm due to her sweatshirt covering her ears. Doesn't work that good, P-Money. Bear's had a lot of construction here lately, and man, oh man, really trying to block all of that stuff out. I call it the lawyer bell, the beeping sound whenever the big trucks are backing up. You know, beep, beep, beep. You know, that thing, the lawyer bell. Like, they just drive down the street backwards or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's louder than all the construction work. You know, if you can hear the lawyer bell from like a mile and a half away, it might be a little loud. Might be just a little loud. Want to get in a class action lawsuit. You know, loss of hearing due to the lawyer bell out there. Would enough booze knock you unconscious too? Well, that's part of the mocktail, I guess. I guess you can make it a Sleepy Girl cocktail. Of course, I think Bill Cosby got in a little trouble with a Sleepy Girl cocktail, so you might want to be just a little cautious about that. Just a little bit. And finally, people, just to wrap it up, we talked about this quite a while ago, but it's always nice to put a bow on a story you've talked into the past. That would be the pirates in San Francisco Bay. Police sink suspected San Francisco Bay bandits after seafaring pirates terrorize houseboats and yachts. That would be Chris Evanhart from Fox News. Suspected seafaring bandits terrorizing San Francisco Bay. Mark that up if you had that in your 2024 bingo card. Residents are now landlocked in jail cells. 3 suspected maritime burglars accused of breaking into businesses on Embarcadero, San Francisco's iconic east-facing waterfront, were arrested in the Oakland Alameda estuary on March 28th. It's a major step forward for residents living in houseboats and yachts on the 800-foot wide waterway, which endured almost a year of theft and physical confrontations with the so-called East Bay Pirates. Starting last summer, vagrants, believed to be from Oakland's homeless encampments, used small boats to raid the large ship and steal valuables. Homeowners? Wouldn't they be boat owners? I think they would be boat owners. Fought back and chased would-be thieves across San Francisco Bay. There they are. The suspects, who weren't named, allegedly broke into a business on March 13th. They were spotted on surveillance video in the estuary. Law enforcement executed search warrants on the small boats and found the stolen property, according to Oakland police, which sent the case to the Alameda County District Attorney for charges, and they actually brought him? Holy cow. The DA's office didn't immediately respond to Fox News Digital's follow-up questions, probably because they're going to release them. The Oakland estuary separates the two cities and includes multiple marinas with about 3,000 boat slips. Last summer and fall, maritime burglars used small, stolen, or discarded boats to ransack large vessels and steal anything they could get their hands on. Those darn pirates. Then they would either sink the ships or dump whatever was left on the boats miles away in Oakland Harbor or along its shorelines. Aw. Several residents in the area shared personal anecdotes about the dire situation in several municipal meetings last year. It took them a year to get to freaking pirates in San Francisco Bay. The open shoreline of the estuary is littered with sunken wrecks and derelict end-of-life vessels, and crime has risen to truly intolerable levels. Multiple vessels have been stolen and ransacked. Victims have had to resort to personally confronting the criminals to recover their property without the benefit of police support. Is this an appropriate activity for a 79-year-old senior? Well, with a shotgun, maybe. With a shotgun, perhaps. One woman said she rescued a man whose sailboat drifted away in the bay without a motor or any way to get back to shore after one of the, quote, pirates cut his boat line during an argument. How dare you? Dan Hill, who is one of the leaders in the area to bring the issue to the forefront, was one of dozens or more pounding the tables at the municipal meetings, writing letters, and calling officials to address the problem. Hey, county leaders, can we get rid of the pirates in San Francisco Bay? Each attack and theft can cost the boat owner, we'll call him boat owner, thousands to tens of $1,000s, Hill told Fox News Digital. Over the weekend, he said the situation appeared to have been cleaned up pretty good and praised the arrests. For months, jurisdiction question marks and eroding law enforcement staffing levels complicated the issue. But the Oakland and Alameda police departments worked together and teamed up with the Coast Guard, which has a base in the estuary. Literally, there's the boat right there. Hold on. There's the Coast Guard boat right there. They're literally right across. Hey, guys, can we clean up the poop in San Francisco? And can we get rid of the piracy in San Francisco Bay? Just two minor things. Just, little minor things for civilization to happen. Civilization, for crying out loud. Anyways, they go on. Finally, though, they take care of the East End Pirates in San Francisco Bay. After almost a year, people. Almost a year. They're sinking pirate ships. One would hope. You don't often hear of pirates going, "Arr, plunder them houseboats." Arr, I gotta get me to my Starbucks in time. Yarr. Arr. It's too foggy out here in San Francisco Bay. I left my heart in San Francisco Bay in the boat that I sank. Yarr. If you plunder a houseboat, don't you leave with a microwave or something? I don't know, Amy. What's a tolerable level of crime look like? None whatsoever. That's too much money to do both. They only have enough to get rid of crime or poop, but not both. Maybe you could have the pirates pick up the poop. They would be poop pirates. Poop pirates, people. There we go. There we are. That's something Bear is very proud to leave it on here. There we go, people. There we go. There is our news for the day, people. Hope you enjoyed all of that. We went around the bend there, talking about communists in Japan to pirates in San Francisco Bay, freaking moron leading up Disney, all just a wide range of things. Fetterman growing on Bear just a little bit, plus a little bit of the campaign updates. That's some fun stuff. And the month of, we really got a lot accomplished today for a lazy Saturday, people. Lazy Saturday. So I want to thank each and every one of you out there. It is a Saturday. You could be enjoying whatever you enjoy on a Saturday, but you're right here with Bear, so I want to say thank you so much. We do try and do a professional show. Doesn't work all the time, Well, it's never really worked, but we still try, people. We do still try. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, Marc. Thank you so much. Thank you, P Money as well. Amy and Melissa. Am I missing anybody? All of our Russian bots and lurkers as well. Each and every one of you. We enjoy you very much. Try and do this every Wednesday and Saturday, 8 o'clock. Hope you'll be here on Wednesday. We'll do it again. But you know what? All of this talk about John Fetterman going to Michelin star restaurants has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr, a grrr. Night, everybody.